What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm going to be showing you how to make the interior and part of the exterior of your bank. Now, here's the part of the exterior. I added a little, like, ATM kind of drive-through station. I don't even know if all banks have that. But, yeah, if you're in a city, I wouldn't add that. I do talk about that, ironically, after I build it. But, like, if it's in, like, obviously, like, in, like, a city, in, like, on a street where there's a bunch of, buildings around it, I wouldn't obviously add it because you don't have space for it. Just add, like, ATMs outside that are, not drive-through area. But, yeah, so I guess then you'd have to actually walk in the bank. Also, yeah, actually, that's all. But, yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial. Alright, so these basically means this is a +9 on the right side of your bank. If you do not have the exterior, I'd recommend checking that out first. And we're actually going to start on the side. I do just want to get this out of the way because this does mark out a little bit. Actually, it doesn't mark out anything. It can use other things to mark it out. Or we could just hypothetically mark out said thing with this side. But what you want to do is you want to get out gray concrete. That's not it. Nope, that's still not it. Smooth stone. I was trying to look at something that's also not it. Red terracotta. It's going great, as you can tell. Smooth stone slabs. Pillar quartz blocks. Stone brick slabs. Is it stone? I don't know why, but that really annoys me. Stone bricks slab. It just annoys me immensely. Stone bricks. Cobblestone wall. And this actually works nicely. Blue stained glass paints, or whatever you use for your windows on the front. Now, what you want to actually do to start off is you want to come to the far back of this build, and what you want to do is you want to count forward from, you want to count to the 4th stone brick forward, which is this one. You then want to You then want to break 8 gray concrete moving right from the, or sorry, 8 grass blocks moving right from this. And you want to fill them in with gray concrete. You then want to bring that forward with 8 rows of gray concrete. All embedded in the floor. I would go more. I will talk about this in a moment, though, of how you should make this work. But basically, this is going to be like a little drive-through area. Kind of like a restaurant, except not a restaurant at all. But basically what it is I would bring this all the way around. Like, let's say you have the parking lot right here. I would bring from the parking lot, I'd bring a little, like, area around, and then go all the way around the build, or to the nearest street. So let's say there's a street, like, right here. I would put it connecting to that street. That just makes it easier. And, yeah. But I only did it on this little area because I was lazy. What you want to do then is you want to, at the first 2 and the last 2 gray concretes, you want to place 2 smooth stone. 1 on all 4. Bring each smooth stone up with 2 red terracotta and then a smooth stone slab. Now, I don't go to banks, like, very often, like, ever. These are like those little, like, it's like a little drive-thru area with the ATMs or whatever. This could be either an ATM or, what's it called? I guess, yeah, an ATM to get cash and stuff. You could add one at the front if you wanted as well, or inside. I forgot about that. I was gonna add one, but I just, oopsies. Then what you want to do is you want to leave a 3-block gap moving right, and you want to copy these again in the exact same spot, except obviously right instead of, and obviously you can't really do it in the exact same spot because you already have something there. Just like that. Thanks, Captain Obvious. What you want to do is between the right 2, you want to leave a 1-block gap, stone brick, 1-block gap, stone brick. Then place 3 cobblestone walls and a stone brick. We'll get to that in a moment. Now what you can do is on not the end row, but the row inward from the end row, so the second row in, I guess. You want to place to the right of it. You want to place moving up 5 pillar quartz blocks. Wait, right? Or yeah, 5. It might end up being. Well, I think we have. I'm almost positive we have to change it to 6. But for now, we're just gonna start with 5 because that is easier. Then what you want to do is you want to bring the pillar quartz blocks forward and backward with an upside down stone brick slab, and then bring it right with a row of upside down stone brick slabs. Just like that. Bring all the upside down stone brick slabs left until they hit the wall. Be a little bit nice, a little bit better if I could actually place them. And obviously you will run into these stone bricks here, just go around them. I don't know why I placed them now instead of later, but oh well. It's actually very annoying because there's a lot of things to bump into while doing this part. Oops. Of course it's the last 3. I can't place anything properly. Just like that. Now what you want to do is you want to bring either pillar quartz up by an additional pillar quartz block. And then bring your outer row of slabs up with an additional row of slabs. Just like that. The only reason that's there is to create the same effect that we have here at the front with the pillar quartz just sticking over. Although it's not really like in line as it should be, but you get the point. Now, what you want to do is you want to come back inside this and you want to come to this back wall here. You want to break on the second and third row of the 3 middle pillar quartz blocks on both those rows. Second, third row quartz bricks. Or not pillar quartz, sorry, quartz bricks is what I said pillar quartz originally, I meant quartz bricks. It should be in between these 2 ATMs. Just like that. So the center between the ATMs, not the center of the entire build. You want to place a row of blue stained glass panes on the left and the right, and then 1 at the top. So you should have a 1 block gap at the bottom. There's like a little window if you need assistance or whatever, and you could. I thought about adding like a little slab thing here. Like, I know sometimes banks have like little deposit things there. I'm not 100% positive on that, and I didn't actually add it. So if you want to add it, you can. But that is that. And that is the exterior complete. That really sounds weird for an interior tutorial because I haven't done that in forever. Last time I did that was a while ago. But yeah, I actually do really like doing a little bit more work on the exterior and the interior things. I think it just adds a little bit to the build, and I don't know, it's nice. But then also that makes your grid space obviously a little bit different. But if you are making a bank, obviously maybe space should be general. Also, I forgot to mention this, but if you're like building this in like a city where it's in the middle of a like alleyway or whatever, obviously don't add that. You do not need that. I'll probably say something about that in the intro. But because like if you're in an alleyway, then just add ATMs at the front or whatever, and not have a drive-through area. Or you could have a separate bank that is a drive-through instead of having it in the middle of your city. I know again that would be a bad time for that to say this right now, but yeah. Now the next step is to move on to the inside. Alright, so what you want to do is you do want to come inside your build, and you want to get out to start. Stone bricks. Stone brick slabs. Smooth quartz blocks. Smooth stone slabs. Light block of your choice. I usually use glowstone just because that's what I'm used to using. Light gray concrete. Glass panes. Quartz bricks. And we'll go spruce doors. Now, I would actually... Okay, so the way this is going to work is... What you want to do to start off is you want to fill in your entire floor with stone bricks. And then you do not need your stone bricks again after you do this, so I'm going to get rid of them and get out night vision because we're going to be working a little bit in the dark. And you'll see why, and I will talk about it. Also, I'm going to say this right now. If you do not want to add these chandeliers that I made, just make the ceiling flat. So basically, I'll talk about that once we get to the lights as well. we have the two like light side like patterns at either side in these little gaps. If you do not like the chandelier, you can just put it straight across. It doesn't make a difference for your build. It won't like affect anything at all. So yeah. And we're gonna work in the dark for specifically that reason, because I want to mark out the wall before we actually do anything else. Which makes it a little bit easier. Oh, that's weird. That's the weird part about Minecraft cave sounds, is they always stay in the same spot, even if you move. Like, it kept going in and out because I'm moving back and forth around it. But yeah, just if there's so many like little things you can change about this, and yeah, we're gonna just not worry about the lights for a little bit for walls. But yeah, and then once you've done that, you can get rid of your stone bricks and get out night vision if you so choose. You do not have to. I am going to though. Just so you guys can see. It's very bright. Brighter than the actual build, which I guess makes sense. What you want to do is you want to bring the row of smooth quartz blocks on either side down by 2. I don't know why I said that so weird. It should be in your build, and you're just bringing it down a little bit more. It's funny because I did say originally it won't matter unless I had a fancy ceiling, which I did. Although it doesn't matter for these sections, I guess. Then what you want to do is, from the front left-hand corner, you want to count backwards from the stone brick. You want to count back by 7. And you want to place a light gray concrete on that block. Just like that. You then want to bring it right with a spruce door. I'll figure this out, hang on. $23 light gray concrete. Spruce door, light gray concrete. Just saying, I cannot believe I got that correct. Now what you want to do is going left to right, or right to left again on top of that does not matter. Or I guess left to right, or right to left on top of that does not matter. You want to place light gray concrete, skip over the door, light gray concrete, 2 glass panes, light gray concrete, 3 glass panes, 1 block gap, 3 glass panes, 1 block gap, 3 glass panes, 1 block gap, 3 glass panes, light gray concrete, 2 glass panes, light gray concrete, skip over the door, light gray concrete. Next row, going left to right or right to left again, does not matter. You want to place 3 light gray concrete, 2 glass panes, roll please, 1 light gray concrete, 15 glass panes. It's gonna be fun. Light gray concrete, 2 glass panes, 3 light gray concrete. Copy that row one more time. That was pain. I think I can do it quicker this time, though. Yeah. Just because I wasn't counting. Made it a lot easier. And then what you want to do is from here is on the left and the right side, you want to place 1 row of light gray concrete on top of this. These little left and right sections, these tiny ones. And then in the middle, you want to place rows of light gray concrete until you touch the ceiling, which will be different on each level, I guess. It'll slowly get shorter once you hit a certain point. So you do just have a big flat wall. I was going to add a dollar symbol on here, but the chandelier got in the way. Again, if you don't want to do this, get rid of this row of smooth quartz. Just have 1 row of light gray concrete, and then you can add your ceiling, which will be part of the next step. We're not going to do the chandelier quite yet. Just because, inventory space. but we will do the 2 sidewalls. Yeah, just like that. Now, what you want to do is on the outer. Okay, actually, you want to come to the. You want to look at the front of the building. You want to break this row of stone bricks here that's on top of this, on top of the quartz bricks. You want to replace it with a row of quartz bricks, and then you want to bring that quartz bricks, those quartz bricks all the way up to the ceiling with more quartz bricks. And this just kind of walls off this section, just makes it nice and open. Again, if you don't want it open, that is fine. I understand that it is a bank. It shouldn't necessarily be fancy. But if you want to make it fancy, go ahead. Again, if you don't, I completely understand that. It's an option. And then again, if it doesn't, then just remove a row of smooth quartz, flat ceiling, which you'll see the ceiling pattern in a moment here. But what you want to do is now you want to take out your stone brick slabs, and on the outer row of each section of 2, if it's a section of 3, then on both side rows, you want to place a row of upstone stone brick slabs under it. So you can see that row right there, this row right here. So you basically should create what you had at the front and the back of the build with the overhangs, where basically it's just ever so slightly going down by half a block at a time. Just like that. Now, what you want to do is you want to come to the left and the right sections, and at this top row of quartz bricks, sorry, ignore the row of stone bricks you want to place. I would place 2 rows of upside down smooth stone slabs that one along either the left or the right side, and then it'd be 1 smooth stone slab, just moving front and back, glowstone, 2 smooth stone slabs, glowstone, 2 smooth stone slabs, and then 2 rows of upside down smooth stone slabs. All this slab should be upside down for this part, by the way. But yeah, and then I would make it symmetrical. I would make it symmetrical on both sides, just to make it look a little bit more, like, nice. And then, what's it? There's one at the back, I think. And yeah. And obviously, if you, make it across, and the pattern might not be the same. I don't quite know the number on that. But it is up to you if you do want to do that again. What you want to... sorry. It's just all the random things today. What you want to do is, speaking of, you want to move... Where is it? It's somewhere. Why are my pictures so blurry? There we go. You want to come into the left door here, and you want to come to the light gray concrete in between the 2-block window and the large front window. And what you want to do is going front to back, you want to place 2 quartz bricks, spruce door, rest of the row wants to be quartz bricks. Bring those quartz bricks up until they touch the smooth quartz blocks, and you want to actually destroy a row of smooth quartz blocks and replace it with quartz bricks. Only one. I think you only have to... No, you do have to do it on the other side, because it'll get in the way of the roof instead. And then you do want to place a roof in here. Same pattern as before, so it actually doesn't matter really, this one. This one doesn't, I don't think has... No, this does have the same center. So just glowstone, 2 upside down slabs, glowstone, 2 upside down slabs, glowstone, 2 upside down slabs, glowstone. It actually does work if you start with a glowstone and end with a glowstone. Or maybe vice versa. Although, I don't know how that would necessarily... No, it only works with one glowstone. Since it is a different, it's not like the 2, 2, 2, etc. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. But yeah, just like that. And then you can come into the main room here. Actually, not the main room, sorry. My night vision, no. You want to come into the room behind the big glass wall. So basically, use the door to the right. And what you want to do is you want to come to the 3rd quartz brick behind the door. And you want to place going right 6 quartz bricks. Right? Yeah. Then you want to leave a 3-block gap and connect to the other wall with quartz bricks. That should be directly behind that window right there. I actually should have pushed that forward a block. I don't know why it's not centered. I know it's not centered on the build that I made originally, but I don't know why it's not centered here. Oh, I think because I did the outside first. No, I didn't. I don't know, that's weird. But I guess You could push this wall back a block. I will talk about that later, though. I didn't actually add anything in the vault. That's why I didn't show it, because there isn't anything in there. But I will talk about that. I would actually make a vault door out of that, which, again, I will talk about, because there is some space. But it's like a really weird amount of space. What you want to do is you do, again, want to break or smooth quartz block here. And do actually want to replace that like right concrete with a smooth quartz block. And then you want to bring these quartz bricks up by 2 rows. Only 2. And then you want to place 2 more rows of quartz bricks on top of that, except they want to go all the way across, leaving a 3 by 3 gap here. Just like that. And then, again, you can do a pattern here, and I believe, I don't actually know what it is, so I'm just gonna, again, I would go down the center strip, because it is another 5-block wide room. Did I actually center that? Oh, I did. Nice. Again, this time it starts with 1 slab. That just worked nicely. Sometimes you get lucky, what can I say? Because I don't think I had it centered on the original build. I might have in the other room, but I didn't remember what the pattern was. So I just figured I'd start with a slab just for fun. There's no good way to do this, is there? No, not really. Alright, now, what you can do is you can actually clear your inventory and get out oak fence, chains, and lanterns. Or soul lanterns if you like, but I would choose normal lanterns just because soul lanterns, I don't know if they'd work. But what you want to do is you want to find the center of this room. It doesn't have a center. It does have a center, right? Yeah, it does. And what you want to do is you want to place a chain directly on the ceiling. Directly in the middle of the ceiling. You then want to bring it down with an additional chain and 4 oak fences. Okay. Bring the bottom fence left, right, forward, and back by 1. And place a lantern on top of each of those fences. Stage 1. Apparently we're going into stages now. You then want to bring all those fences down by an additional oak fence. And then also out in each direction. So basically, except for diagonally. So basically this one right here wants to go forward, right, back. And this one would go right, which would just be that one. Back, left. This one would go back, which is that one. Left, forward. And this one just has to go forward. And then you want to place a lantern on the far front, far left, far back, and far right oak fences. And leave the corners just as is. You then want to bring the middle fence down by an additional oak fence, then bring it left, front, back, and right again. So you should have this. There's your chandelier. If you'd like, you can actually hang a lantern from the bottom center. Or even hang them from the bottoms of some of them. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, just like that. That is my lantern. It does light up the room fairly well. You'll see once my night vision goes away how nicely lit this build is. Well, it's not like nicely lit. This is probably the least lit part, to be honest. But it's like, it lights it up enough for it to be important. Okay, only 3 more minutes on my night vision. Watch us finish the interior by then. But I'm actually going to take another cut because it's been thunderstorming. I don't want to lose video clips. So, yeah. Alright, so what you want to do now to start off your, I guess, front room. Really, the front room's the easy one. What you want to do is you want to get out spruce wood stairs, bookshelves, cauldrons, and a leaf block of your choice. I'm going to use oak because I just like oak. Oh, wait, I didn't grab the bookshelf. Oops. I don't know why I didn't. That's my bad. And then what you want to do is you want to come to the front left-hand corner, front right-hand corner. It doesn't really matter. And you want to move towards the center. So towards the door, you want to place spruce wood stair, bookshelf, spruce 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 stair, and a cauldron. I'm changing this up from the original because I realized that I added a bookshelf and then a cauldron, which really didn't make sense because then the cauldron is like right next to the door and it just gives a little bit of clearance. On top of the cauldron, though, you do want to place 2 oak leaves and then copy it from the other side. So, spruce stair, bookshelf, 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 spruce stair, cauldron. Bring the cauldron up with 2 leaves. Can I? Yeah, I can. I don't know why. It always wants me to put the leaf in the cauldron when you can't actually do that. Although it does kind of look like it is filled with leaves. No, it doesn't. It looks like the leaf is over it. So, I mean, you could use composter if you wanted and have, like, actual, like, dirt in there. Or you could use... I was gonna say you could use a flower pot. Actually, you could. You put, like, an azalea plant in a flower pot. That would work. And then use moss blocks. Although that would be a little bit more, like, weird. But yeah, once you've done that, that is actually your main room done. Clear inventory of everything except for your spruce wood stairs, or you can just get them out again if you really want to go that way. And what you want to get out next is oak wood planks, oak wood slabs, stone stairs, stone blocks, and spruce button. Now what you want to do is you want to come into the right door, and what you want to do is going left to right along the front here. You want to place, you want to actually, hang on. You're going to leave a 1 block gap and place oak wood plank, 3 upside down oak wood slabs, oak wood plank, 3 upside down oak wood slabs, oak wood plank, 3 upside down oak wood slabs, oak wood plank. And then between all the oak planks, behind the middle slab, you want to place a spruce stair facing into it. That's not the middle one. Now for this, I didn't really know what to do, and let me talk about this for a sec. Because obviously there should be like cash registers, or maybe not cash registers, but something. Well, no, I'd say cash registers, yeah, or like computers or something. I didn't know how to add them since I used panes this time, because if you go back to my original bank, I used glass blocks. So I could put, I think you can put, actually I never tested it, but you can put paintings directly on, yeah, you can put them directly on panes. It does leave that weird gap, but I just didn't do it. I was gonna do it. Although, that's the other issue, though. If you want to add cash registers, it'd be a little bit weird, because you can't place the back, like the stone brick stair facing towards the counter, or towards, like, the back, because then it just sticks to the panes. So you can switch the panes to blocks if you would like, or maybe add, like, say, like, a strip of light gray concrete, like, in between all the sections, like here, I guess there, and there, and then have the stone brick stairs like, up against those. That is an option, but it is up to you. And then what you want to do is along the left side here, you want to place moving front, or back to front this time, you want to place oak wood plank, oops, 2 upside down oak wood slabs, oak wood plank. And then to the left of the back slab, you want to place a spruce wood stair. Now, actually 2 more things and we're done basically. You want to come to the doorway here, this 3x3, and you want to go a block back, and you want to place, going left to right, you want to place a stone stair facing right, stone stair facing forward, stone stair facing left. I put a placeholder block along the top row as well, because we have to do that, except reverse. Then place a row of stone on top of that. Then going left to right again, place upside down stone stair facing right, upside down stone stair facing forward, upside down stone stair facing left. And then you may place a button on the middle stone block. Now, you can make this a redstone door. It is a block back, so that will work. However, this will give you a little bit of spacing problems. Because, obviously, like, let's say you could push all the redstone. If you could try, you can try to push most of it, like, to the left or under it, or even above it. But that might give you some space constraints. So if you would like, if you have space, I might recommend pushing it back. Obviously, if you don't want to go through the hassle of a redstone door, you can either just leave this open, do nothing with it, or you could just like have it as a normal door. I personally like the way that the vault door looks, but it is up to you. I just like the little ridges I spent so long on. Because I originally wanted to do it like vertically, but I couldn't figure out how to do that, and then I realized, oh yeah, I could probably do it horizontally. But then what you want to do is you want to clear inventory one more time of everything except for your sprucewood stairs, and what you want to get out of this time is, I was actually going to do this before, but I decided not to for fun. Oakwood fence, white carpet, and string. Now, if you want, you could now. Okay, I'm gonna. This isn't like for this build in specific because it's not gonna work for this build. But for other builds, I would use. Why does it look dark? That's so weird. The blue glass makes it look dark outside. But you can use for other builds structure voids to hold up carpets and stuff. For this in specific, I wouldn't because the oak fences connect to the structure voids. Panes don't do that. So if you want to use glass panes, you can, and then use structure voids because you cannot see the structure voids. You can walk through them, but you can't see. You can walk through them, and they can like you can place blocks up against them or on them, but like you can't see them, and they don't even have outlines either, until you obviously hold the structure void thing. But yeah, what you want to do is you want to come to the back and on not the middle one, but I guess the one left and right in the middle. You want to place a spruce wood stair. Bring either stair forward to the fence, and then connect the fence together in the middle. Bring it forward on either side by 4. Connect together at the front. And then on the 2, kind of like... basically every other block you want to place a spruce wood stair on all sides. So instead of like, I guess it's the N2 on the Versa 3, and then it's the, not the middle one, but the one forward and back of the middle on the sides. And then you can place string in the middle of this and place white carpet on top of all of that. What is nice about the string in this build in specific is it's at such an angle where you pretty much can't see it no matter what. Like, if I go all the way back here, you kind of can, but the way that the fences are, it almost, like, you can see it right there. You can kind of see it. But it's very hard to see. But, yeah, and then once you've done it, ladies and gentlemen, that is your bank interior complete. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this. Oops, I personally think it's okay. Could be better, could be worse. But, yeah, and I guess let me know any tutorial suggestions as well you have. And, have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.